I won. No, I do sleep. It's just I don't sleep until like 5 o'clock in the morning. 11. That's my routine. Go to sleep at 5. Wake up at 11. And this is me practicing for the 24-hour live stream, by the way. So I don't have to worry about sleep for the 24-hour live stream. Just start it in the morning and end it in the morning. This is my mom, not me, by the way. I like nothing to snack on. And I'm not like a big fan of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I like them, just not a fan.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, where's my cup? I can't tell you. Tea is for me. No, it is an interaction. I have to be quiet. My dad is asleep, so I have to be quiet. What does it look like I'm doing? What are you doing? Oh, cereal. Let me have cereal. What? Let me have cereal. Oh, I want some.
Yep, put the pancake mix away.
Huh?
Oh, it's not pancakes.
What?
Cornflakes.
What? Were you scared the little crap? You heard
Oh,
that
your phone. You forget that I can connect to it
What'd you do?
on YouTube.
What'd you do to my phone?
I didn't do anything. You're streaming.
I know I am.
Mom can hook up into it.
Please don't do that. You scared the shit out of me. We were over here and I'm sure what the hell?
I can say hello into your stream.
They can hear you. Jesus, don't scare the shit. Did you like your PB&J?
Love you.
And
Really? 3 scoops of sugar?
it was not 3.
Yes,
It was a scoop and then it was a half.
No, it wasn't.
Wait. Stop stalking me. Ooh. My mom's stalking me. I don't trust you. Oh, It wasn't even 3 scoops. It was 1 full scoop, and then it was like a half scoop, and then it was a mini scoop. It doesn't even taste like there's anything in it. I love how much is all I like them in my lunches. What was that? British people. I love when people go in it. Oh, there's a 3rd season of Squid Games. I thought there were only 2 seasons. I don't care for Squid Games. No. Yeah. My mother is stalking me. Everyone's awake in the house but Dad.
My dad is asleep.
Dad's the only one asleep. Mom's awake, me and you are awake.
All the females are still awake.
Blue Cypress is awake.
I don't count.
Still counts. That's my sister.
You'll never have a day where it's me, you, and Nikki sleeping, Dad's awake. Because at that point, all 4 of us are sleeping.
He hasn't been in my stream in a while. Hello. Well, hello there. Yo. Are we even talking or is this new of I don't know. Honestly.
Or I left the Cerberus upstairs.
I mean, he's not making any noise, so. Same. Drama. You're welcome. Calm down. You can still talk. I can talk now. I can talk now. I just could talk downstairs. That's Ariana. Uh-oh. Oh, they just texted me, so I gotta report real quick. My laptop's dead. Can I have the charger? Yes. Y'all are weird. Your hair color's nice. Thank you. It's fading. I gotta get it redyed. Adam's here. It was good. Had a few rough patches, but isn't that good? When I mean rough patches, I mean with my father. Seems like all people can do is meet the people. Oh, babe. I applied for a few more jobs today. So I applied for a few jobs today. Actually, I gotta call them tomorrow to check because a few places aren't open, so I couldn't. Cause I started applying around like 11 o'clock. I can kind of work part time or full time. I mean, it is summer, so I can work full time. So, I applied. Let's see, what did I apply for? I gotta call Wendy's tomorrow because I had to. I applied. I don't know why I called, but I did. I gotta call Burger King to make sure they got my application. And then I gotta call Dick's Sporting Goods because I submitted an application a few weeks ago and I haven't heard anything back yet. So I'm gonna contact them to see if they've ever received it and if they looked over it and see if I can get an interview. And then I'm also gonna call McDonald's and call Pet Supply. So I got a few places to call tomorrow. Well, today because it's 2 o'clock, but yeah. Thank you, I guess. I don't know if I would take that as a compliment or not. Really debating if I want to take that as a compliment or not. I honestly anything. I just want a job. That's one thing about me is I hate sitting around doing nothing. I need to be active. I don't like sitting around. It looks like I just don't. I'm a workaholic like my father. If I could work, I would. So I'm trying to apply because I'm turning 16 next month. So, yay! So I'm hoping I can get accepted to at least a job. I have a possible chance. I've been in clubs before, yeah. But it's not the school year anymore. And I want to work and make money and be active, not go to school clubs, no offense. I need to get CPR certification and I don't have that yet. So, and also most lifeguard jobs already are filled by high schoolers, so. And I want to get a job that I can also do during the school year, not just during the summer. No, I don't think those are real at all. Clearly, I'm trying to do a job. Duh. I'm not stupid. I'm trying to get a job, but it's difficult. Especially when you never worked anywhere before, it's really difficult because you don't have a resume, you don't really have anything to put on there. So, it's really difficult. I don't know. We'll see. Hoping. Oh, I also applied for Target, so I'm hoping to hear back from them. I would get a babysitting job, but again, I still need CPR certification and a few other things to be able to do that. And house sitting, I don't want to do house sitting. Why? You guys are so entertaining me saying I want a job. And I'm just trying to get a job. I'm not trying to do like babysitting or anything. I want a job where I have to go and clock in and clock out, not go in for a day, get paid for that day and leave. I want a legit job. So, yeah. Like I said, I've already applied to a few jobs. I'm waiting to hear back. Are you scrolling shorts right now? She's scrolling shorts right now. She's doing that, not me. I'm with you guys. Are you okay? Yeah. Why? So weird question to ask, but okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I don't know why you'd have to ask that question. Okay. Usually stay up. I usually stay up till like 5, almost 6, and then wake up at 11 o'clock. That's like my usual routine. Had a little fun earlier tonight. Yeah, what'd you do? I really hate being compared to my brother. And you know, the sad part is my. Never mind. Never mind. I just do. Nice. Surviving on 5 hours of sleep really isn't that hard as a teenager. I'm gonna say that right now. Teenagers have like a system of staying up late and waking up early, or at least enough. I applied for a movie theater job. I'm still waiting to hear back from them. They take forever to get back to you. Staying up to 5, almost 6, and going to bed and waking up at 11 o'clock really isn't that bad. I know, but there aren't any dark spots under your eyes, so as well as I subsidize chemicals. Oh yeah, and I don't wear makeup or anything. This is me naturally. Waking up at 11 o'clock really. Going to bed 5, almost 6, waking up at 11. 5 hours sleep is decent. And I'm still motivated throughout the day. Like just today, I went on 2 bike rides down to the. I went on 1 bike ride down to the store. Yeah, I went down to the store once today. No, twice actually. So I went to Fred Meyer, and then I walked down to CVS. And then I was sitting in my room most of the day. But yeah, I also took my dog out, ran at the dog park for a little bit. Yeah. So yeah. Honestly, I don't really think sleep. I mean, you need sleep, but like I'm practicing to stay up late because I have a 24-hour live stream coming up. So I'm gonna try to stay awake through that entire thing this time. So yeah. I'm trying to practice it, but at the same time, I'm also doing it because I can't go to sleep because I have too much on my mind. And usually late at night is when I write poems or catch up with my shows or something. And Monday, I'm going to the beach with my friends. So, yeah. Typing should have going 2 days without sleep and going to jobs from home. Oh, damn. If you do get a call back from the movie theater, you should ask. I should don't do concessions. Trust. Okay. I will trust you. I might reapply. I might have to call them. I'm going to probably call them as well tomorrow. Because I watched a YouTube video on saying, like, what are tips of getting jobs? And they said always call the job, making sure that, like, trying to get an interview or just double, like, checking in on the application because it shows that you're committed. So I'm calling a few places tomorrow. And there's been a lot of comments over the last 2 years of me doing streaming. I'm not going to lie. There's been a lot of bad, there's been a lot of good. So actually, I can't answer that question honestly because I've gotten a lot. So I can tell you the worst situations that's ever happened to me because I was streaming. I remember me and my family we've been in struggling moments a lot the last 2 years. Like if you go past my old live streams, which is a lot, I struggled a lot these just past 2 years. My dad losing jobs, getting jobs, and the rent being very past due and stuff like that. And me even going to get a hotel for a little bit. Um, the worst situation I've been in because of streaming is Kenzie. Can you turn the volume down slightly? They can't hear me. They're asking not slightly. The worst situation I've been in streaming is someone was harassing me over text. They were wanting to do a collab with me at one point. From Minecraft, and something ended up happening in my life at that time, which was when my dad lost his job and stuff like that. And I was trying to get donations in to help, and I'm still obviously still trying to get donations in just to go towards my YouTube stuff, the camera, and stuff like that, so I can actually do videos and make you guys happy. Because any donation I get usually go towards my YouTube of promoting videos and stuff like that, so I can start getting paid by YouTube. My dad is almost 60. He's 59. He's turning 60 in February. Yeah, February. Again, I can't answer that question. I don't know what the worst comment I've ever gotten doing this. It's, again, 2 years is a lot to cover. But the worst situation is I was getting harassed, and they kept telling me to sell my dogs and stuff like that, and they kept calling me the N-word and stuff like that. It was a big thing, actually. I think I still have pictures up on my YouTube from it. I think. You have to go like to the post area. I have my channel and scroll down, and I remember I think I posted photos of it. So I mean, I guess if you want to go try and find it, you can. It wouldn't be that hard necessarily. I think I'd be able to find it. I don't know. Let's find out. Wow. A lot of things I posted on here. And I honestly, it's really not that hard to hurt my feelings. Fully honest, people have done so much worse. So like, I'm like the person that has I don't give an F attitude. So like, you can throw whatever you want at me. Oh, found him. Found the pictures. Oh yeah, yeah. People are afraid to say what's on their mind in person, but no one on the internet can handle the keyword. I can actually relate to that one a lot because so I text stuff, and then when it comes to me trying to do it in person, I like texting is so much easier than doing something in person. Like you can text saying you're gonna do something, and then you like try to do it in person. It's like you like decide I'm not going to, because you just feel more confident over messages and stuff like that, in my opinion. At least that's what I've read over people, is because especially if there's not a face matching the messages, especially on Instagram or Snapchat, you don't have to use your real photo. You can use a random photo and a random username, and you can say all the rude shit you want and get away with it. And they wouldn't have a face to match to the message or anything. It's so much easier to get away with stuff online than it is in person. I would know from experience, because like this just recently happened to me. I say a lot of stuff over messages towards my friends and stuff, and sometimes I don't even do it. I chicken out. I'm not gonna lie. So like I can say personally from experience, it is easier to do stuff over text message than it is in person. So yeah, Adam is 100% right. People are afraid. People are afraid to say what's on their mind in person. I never take disrespect from anyone. I'm the type of person that has I don't give an F energy. Like if I don't like you, I'm gonna look at you dead in the face and tell you to go F off, go somewhere else. I will speak my mind, whether it's in person or online. I don't care who you are. If I don't like you, I'll make it known. If I like you, I'll make it known. Maybe, depending on the situation. Like as a friend, yes. As like a crush, I don't really make that shit known. I'm like really good at hiding my feelings, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not afraid. That's why I can argue with my father all I want because the fact that I'm not scared to argue with him. I'm not scared of the consequences because I don't have a filter on my mouth. So like if we're in a conversation and if I think of something or if I may not even be thinking of anything while I'm trying to talk to you. I might just say something random because I don't have a filter. Like anytime I'm in arguments with people, it's like, okay, well, that just happened. Because again, I have no filter. I will say the rudest thing and not even caring. Like I'll look you dead in the face. Even if I like you, I'll say the rudest thing. How was your experience been with love? Well, I've only had like really one serious relationship. So I did have like I don't necessarily count this because I don't think elementary necessarily counts in my book because it's elementary. Like that's not even actual love. That's more so just like little crushes in elementary. I'm going into 10th grade, so I'm a sophomore. My love life so far. I've dated 3 people. I've dated William. I dated him when I was in 8th grade at the end of the year. He was a douchebag. Y'all do not date Christians unless like they prove themselves first, please. I'm a Christian, but like I'm not full on Christian. Like, I'm joking, date Christians, but like just be cautious because sometimes they're way too Christian and oh my god. Like he's full Christian. I'm not full Christian. Like I will go to church and everything. I believe it just I won't go full on wait until marriage type thing. I don't follow by the book. Like I believe I'll go to church, just that's it. And I dated this boy Ryan online. Yes, sounds stupid. But me and him really got talking over video and everything, so it was long distance. And we still talk, but me and him are just friends now. And I was dating someone named Aiden. Was honestly the entire situation's complicated. I was dating him. We started dating not last month. Well, yeah, it was last month. Last month on the 18th. So May 18th we started dating and we broke up on the 15th of this month. And actually, again, things are complicated with Aiden-ish because I don't know. A lot of people already know this. Me and him are kind of friends with benefits, but like me and him are both giving up. The only reason we're not together anymore is because of the fact his mom doesn't like me. His mom says I have that bitchy vibe. His mom does not like me. That's why we are not together anymore. So we are friends with benefits. So in our case, it's more so like, in his case, he's not counting me as an ex. And there was this note on Instagram saying I'm taken, and we both just said it's complicated. Yeah, my friends and I are the same people. I'm friends with goofy people. I'm goofy. I don't have a filter. I have nothing. Girl, that's toxic. You don't listen to it. Honestly, it's my life. It's not toxic. It's thing. When it came to me and Aiden, me and him, I did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong. He is literally a male version of me. You guys know me on camera, and you guys don't know me off camera. He is the male version of me. So picture me if you've been with me for 2 years. like Adam, he's been on with me for basically 2 years, my entire streaming time. He kind of knows me on and off screen because I messaged him personally and stuff like that. Like I'll share personal stuff with him off screen. So imagine a male version of me. That's what Aiden is. The only reason we're not together is because of his mom. His mom does not like me at all. So, sir, honestly, the whole thing is kind of weird because he's throwing very weird mixed signals at me. Because now we also made a deal saying that if life doesn't get in the way, then we are going to get back together senior year. Because the fact that the only reason he doesn't want to have like a title on it right now is because the fact, again, his mom doesn't like me, and he wants to date someone that his parents approve right now because he's in school and his parents have like control of his life right now. And then after he graduates, his parents won't have much of a hold on his love life, if that makes sense. If that makes sense to you, it should. I'm older than him actually. I'm a year and 4 months. He's 15. I'm 15 right now, but I'm turning 16 this July. He just turned 15 in March. I'm a year and 4 months older than him. We're in the same grade. We are same. Well, we're not the same age. Well, we are because we're both 15. But I'm turning 16. It's literally next month. So, yeah. Again, you guys wouldn't necessarily understand the situation because you're not me. And year is not that much. I know it's not that much. But we do make jokes about my age, and it's funny. So yeah, again, you guys don't want to understand the situation. You guys wouldn't necessarily understand my situation with him unless you guys were in my shoes. So no, I completely agree. He honestly, so basically, yeah, we're friends with benefits, but if we start talking to other people, we're perfectly fine with it. Like I'm fine with him talking to someone, and he's fine with me talking to someone. Actually, one of his friends actually has a crush on me. We just found that out, by the way. Just found that out. His name's Tristan. No. So is he dating others? So right now neither of us are talking to anyone. But yes, if we did want to talk to other people, we are allowed to, and we would just be friends. We would take off the friends with benefits title and just have friends as the title. That's it. But then if we weren't, like if we both were out of relationships and everything, I feel like the title would go back on because me and him's already had this conversation. We said we would possibly get back together after senior year when parents aren't really having control of our lives because it's easier that way. Personally, I'm moving out as soon as I turn 18. I'm moving into my own place. I have three dogs. Friends with benefits is weird. It's basically a relationship just without a title on it. It's just a relationship without throwing the boyfriend girlfriend title on it. That's really all it is. If I'm being fully honest, that's all it is. You do everything a couple would, but throwing the title on it. One of my dogs is actually laying over here. He's laying on the bed, and I don't know if you can see him. Again, it's gonna sound weird. Friends with benefits is a weird thing. Not a lot of people do it, but in this situation, and he's not a rebellious child. I'm rebellious. I'm rebellious towards my family. Honestly, I don't remember. Yes, I have 2 other dogs, but they're downstairs in kennels. So yeah. Again, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. You guys threw me off. What was I saying? Oh, right. Aiden is not a rebellious child. I am. Yes, we're twins. Me and my sister are twins. We are the same age, same birthday, everything. He's not a rebellious child, and actually, I just had this conversation with him yesterday on Friday. Well, I guess it's technically Sunday now because the fact. Wait, no, is it Sunday? Yeah, it's Sunday because it's 3 o'clock in the morning. We had this conversation actually Friday. I was asking him if his parents knew about me and him because the fact that his stepdad knows everything. He tells his stepdad everything. He said no because apparently his mom was about to get off work and they were going to drive past the park that we were at. And he's like, let's go down here so that way they don't see me and they start asking questions. I'm like, wait, did they not know? That was like this? No, we're trying to keep this between me because of the whole situation. I'm like, okay, you know what? That's fair. Shout out to Eliza Clegg. So yeah. He's not usually a rebellious child. He usually tells his family everything. He's huge with family like I am. I'm huge with family. He's huge with family. Again, he's just a male version of me. So when he's rebellious, I think it's funny because again, he's never rebellious and I'm the rebellious one, not him. And again, it's only because of his mom. I'm fine with his stepdad, and me and his stepdad actually get along. It just I give off a bitchy vibe to strangers. Like if you didn't personally know me, like if you guys saw me off camera, you guys would be like, oh damn, she seems like a bitch. You guys would probably think that, I guarantee it. But once you get to know me more, then you guys won't really see that vibe. Like you'll see the vibe, but I'll be like, no, this isn't the vibe. It just I naturally give off that vibe. People tell me is I give off that natural vibe, and it's not even my fault. Like I didn't have to say anything to his mom, and she didn't like me. I mean, I did kind of make a mistake here and there. She gave me a ride home, and I had so much on my mind at the time, so I just forgot to say thank you. I usually say thank you if I get a ride home or something. And I spaced it because I was about so much because I was hanging out with Aiden's siblings that day, and so much was processing through my brain. I lost interest in love after my first rejection. She felt like one of I can't. Me, I'm not a big dating person, fully honest. I guarantee you guys will never see me talk about a guy in my entire on stream unless you guys ask first. Like you guys ask, what's my love life? Oh my god, love life is like, and I'm like, yeah, it's this. But I don't necessarily shoot for guys. They usually come at me first. Actually, fun fact: Aiden had a crush on me 8th grade. I rejected him. Me and him stayed good friends, and we stopped talking for almost the entire freshman year. We got back in contact, and now we're here. We were dating, and stuff happened with his mom, so we broke it off, and now we're friends with benefits. In the whole thing, this man has stuck around through thick and thin with me. He's seen me at my worst already. Like last year, 8th grade, I wasn't trying. He's seen me like a disaster. So I'm with him. I'm not scared to be myself around him because he's already seen me. He knows me just by the looks I give, my laugh. He knows me better than I know myself. Asking you is better as we are about the same age, so relating with you is easier. Thank you. Honestly, don't take high school relationships to heart because it's high school. Like, those aren't meant to last. And if they do last, great. But honestly, do not get heartbroken over a high school relationship. I do track and field. I do. I'm actually one of the star runners of my old track team. My old track team. I'm a sprinter. I did 400, 200, 100 relays, and then if they needed me to cover any event for sprinting. So yes, I was a star player for track, and I also did soccer, and I did basketball when I was a kid. I'm not really into soccer anymore. Yes, hopefully. I'm gonna try. I will definitely try to vlog me doing track and field this year. Anyways, again, do not take high school relationships too hard. They're not meant to last. Me, I've gone through my entire life without wanting a relationship. I still didn't want one. When Aiden asked me to be his girlfriend, I'm like, it kind of was like the moment thing, and I did end up like falling for him. And yeah, but like again, do not take it too hard. If anything, try to avoid relationships in high school. Focus on your credits, focus on everything else. I have 6 credits and I'm going in a sophomore year. I only have 20 credits to go. That's exactly where you should be coming into high school. You would want to get most of your credits done freshman year, personally. That way, when you hit senior year, you don't have much to worry about. Senior year is when you should start dating and everything, because freshman, sophomore, and junior year, I feel like you should be focusing on your credits, doing everything you should be doing. ELA and PE. Those are my favorite subjects. And health, actually. I have a lot. I like ELA. I love writing. I love running, so PE, and then health is just entertaining. So again, wait the day until senior year, please. I've told myself that my entire life. I've let it slide here and there to the situation. Again, I have 6 credits and I'm going into sophomore year, and that's actually really good because I won my year of Spanish. I got it taken. I got my language out of the way. You want to get language done your first year. I'm going to tell you this right now. When you sign up to be in high school, freshman year, sign up for a language. It's going to be your best decision made. Trust me. The sooner you start, the sooner the better. Trust. Obviously, there's a few credits I didn't earn this year. Like, I didn't earn my science credit because I failed bio, because bio was the most boring class ever. And it's really hard to pass a class when you have no one in there to entertain you. Like, my teacher was a boring teacher. I had no friends, no one in that class. My class was dead silent. So I would fall asleep in that class because I was bored. So don't do that. Don't fall asleep in class. Please do not take that as, yeah, I fall asleep in class because you're bored. Don't do that. It just, and then yeah. So do not. Also, don't wear yourself out freshman year. Like, you're going into sophomore year as well. I don't want to ask how many credits you have because that's your business, not mine. But like, again, are you excited to go to your new school? Yes. I don't even know if I'm going to a new school yet. I'm still waiting to see if I got accepted into a different school, because we're going because of less drama and everything like that. And because Aiden goes to that school. Because Decatur, the school I was originally going to, there was problems. There's a lot of drama, everything like that. So when you're moving schools, y'all, I'm straight, but Ariana Grande, I would go gay for her in a heartbeat. Just saying. But other than that, it's Ryan Reynolds. Who doesn't like Deadpool? I'm not that smart, but thank you. Ariana Grande is my celebrity crush, guys. I'm not gay. I'm straight, but like, I would totally go gay for her in a heartbeat. Favorite film franchise? I really like Scream, but I have a few. I like Descendants. I like the Descendants franchise. I mean, I like the first 3. The fourth one is kind of mid because none of the originals are there. Anyways, I like Scream. I like Friends. I love. Well, that's not even a franchise. That's just a show. Scream, Descendants, Zombies, because I grew up with those movies. What else? Deadpool, Harley Quinn. Although I wouldn't necessarily that's a franchise because we have Suicide Squad and then we have whatever else before that. Have you ever been scared by the Final Destination franchise? Oh, I've never seen that franchise. Did someone just say they think they know me? I have a feeling I know you from where? Oh, where do you live? I'm not gonna ask where you live. I feel like that's disrespect for me to ask. Never mind, don't answer that. I mean, I do like the Marvel franchise. I live in Eagles. Oh, then you don't know me. I live in Washington. You trained for an Ivy League. Don't really like Ivy. I'm not gonna lie. Oh wait, like school Ivy League? I don't think so. No, I will see. I'm not that smart, guys. Yeah, after Endgame, definitely. It definitely went after Endgame. Y'all, I ain't that smart. If y'all think I'm smart, y'all funny. Y'all funny. Oh, actually, I have a few favorite classes. Actually, you guys asked me what my favorite classes. PE, history, depending on the history class. I love world history. Love it. Also passed it with when I was in 8th grade. I passed it I got a B in the class altogether. So yay, guys! I love learning about uh, the Civil War, guys. I'll need to learn about the Civil War. It's amazing once you learn about it. Oh my god, I can say so much stuff about the amendments and stuff like that. Oh my god, I have it memorized in my head. So, because when was it that I forgot what amendment it was, but it was the amendment where it was used against Black people back then. One of the amendments, I think it was the 11th Amendment. Wait, is there an 11th Amendment, or is it the 12th Amendment? I don't really know what amendment it was. I know it has something to do with a one in it. I can't remember if it's the 11th or the 12th Amendment. I feel like it was the 12th Amendment. But it stated there's always a loophole in the amendments. At least after the Civil War, they made a loophole in one of the amendments of saying that you can be a slave if you do something illegal, aka jail. So if you go to jail, you can do labor as a slave. Guys, I'm not being racist. This is me just talking about the Civil War. I swear to God. So back when the Civil War just ended, a lot of Black people were being arrested for no reason at all. You could get arrested for just standing in the street. And if you guys know, after the Civil War, Black people that were slaves, they didn't have anywhere to live. You got arrested for the fact that you were sleeping outside but then again, no one had anything then. So one way or another, you were going to put to jail, or you had the freaking KKK coming to kill you. That shit's crazy. The shit that happens in the past, that's crazy to learn about, because they have a lot of weird. Oh my god, so much shit happened back then. And there was a loophole in one of the amendments saying that clearly stated, and you could tell the loophole. There's actually a documentary on it. I think it was on Netflix. The documentary's on. I think it's called 11 or something like that. I don't remember what the documentary's called. It has something to do with 11 or something. Again, it does state in the amendment that I already said this. Why do I keep reading myself? How strict are your parents? My parents really aren't that strict. History, science, U.S. government, and the world history is my favorite classes. Nice. Mine LA, PE, health, history, again, depending on the history. And math is math, science, and what is the last? I hate Spanish. Math, science, and Spanish. Not my cup of tea. My parents aren't strict. By the way, I don't get my phone taken if I do anything bad. Oh, cool. I mean, I know a lot of people like math, but I don't like it personally. Like, yeah, it's gonna be useful in certain jobs when you're older, but other than that, it's really not gonna be useful. Fully honest. I can say like a few things in Spanish. Like I can do "Hola, cómo estás?" and then like I know how to say "bien," uh, "por el baño," if you know what that means. Uh, so "Hola, cómo estás?" Soy bien. That's saying how. I think that's how are you doing, and then "soy bien" is you're good. I don't know how many moderators I have on this channel. I have a lot, but not all of them pop in at the same time. They all pop in random times. Adam is usually in the stream, so I don't have anything to worry about. What else? Hola, buenos días, ¿cómo estás? That's hello, good morning, how are you? Or hola, hola, buenos días, ¿cómo estás? Buenos días is good morning, so hola, good morning, how are you? Yeah. So it's hola, good morning. So it's hello, good morning, how are you? And then you can say bien or something like that. So if you guys, and then one thing I've known since 6th grade is how to say, how to go to, like, can I go to the bathroom? You say, "Puedo baño." That's how you say, "Can I go to the bathroom?" I learned that in 6th grade because I had a Spanish teacher in 6th grade, and she wouldn't let us go to the bathroom unless we said it in Espanol. So, fun fact. So take that into school with you guys. Puedo baño, just in case. It impresses the teacher. And then I know most of the numbers. Uno, dos, tres, 4, 5, 6, 9, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I know that, like, oh my god. Favorite Netflix show at the moment, Ginny and Georgia, but Disney Plus shows The Rookie because, oh my god. But favorite show of all times is going to be The Vampire Diaries. Y'all, I know I'm basic for that, but leave me alone. Actually, 2 favorite shows of all time is Friends and The Vampire Diaries. Team Damon over here. Rock, go team. If anyone knows Vampire Diaries, y'all know that. Who did that line? In what season, and particularly what episode? Rock, go team. One of my favorite lines. You know why we have messengers? Because it shows a message. When I kill someone, they're supposed to stay dead. You have a singing voice, just need practice. I can sing, kind of. I'm not that good, fully honest. Somewhere over, and I'm also sick right now, so my voice is cracky at the moment. Let me see. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue. There's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Some days I wish upon a star and wake up with clouds are far behind me. Well, trouble smell like lemon drops way above the chimney tops. That's when. Nope, I can't. Nope. Not me being sick. Not me losing my voice. Nope. I did choir in 8th grade, 7th grade, and 9th grade. So 7th, 8th, 9th, I did choir. But I think my best year in choir was 8th grade because we went to competition in Silverwood. I'm not doing amazing, but thank you. Where happy little bluebirds fly, why, oh, why can't I? Yeah, y'all can hear my voice cracking. Nah, I ain't gonna do that shit, nah. But I can do, I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason. Doing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us supposed to grow with I can't speak. Have you ever traveled out of America? Nope, I've never traveled in my life. The max I've gone is Lakewood Federal Way in Tacoma, in Idaho. What's your favorite song and who sings it? I got a bad boy just a minute. You got my heart, don't know. I have a lot of favorite songs. My favorite song is gonna be Seven Rings by Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande is my favorite artist of all times. I got Ariana up there. I got Ariana's one of her merch items over here, and then I have two of her perfumes over here. Actually, three. Y'all, I know some of y'all might come after me when I say this, but I hate Olivia Rodrigo. Y'all can come at me all you want. I know y'all are gonna say. Also, what generation do you think is better? Gen Alpha or Gen Z? Y'all better get this right, because there's something wrong with these Gen Alpha kids. I swear to God. I'm Gen Z. Our generation's got to be the best out of generations. Yeah, I don't understand Olivia Rodrigo. Like, her songs are so depressing. Along with Billie Eilish. I don't like Billie Eilish. I mean, she's a good person. Gen Alpha is after Gen Z, right? Gen Z. Gen Alpha is after Gen Z, right?
No.
I thought, is it? Yeah, it's Gen Alpha after Gen Z, if I'm correct. Number one Ariana Grande fan before I met you, my sister. Number one Ariana fan when I met you. Yo, I don't know. I'm pretty sure Gen Alpha is after Gen Z, but I know my generation's gotta be the best because we grew up with the best shows ever. Best shows to grow up as a kid. We had all the amazing shows growing up as kids. You know what is wrong with today's generation is their lives revolve around technology. Exactly. We saw everything as Gen Z. Gen Z, oh my god. So Gen Z, which is us. I am Gen Z. I'm Gen Z because Gen Z ended 2010. Kenzie, our generation ended 2010. What year did our generation end?
2012.
Okay, my generation ended 2012. Gen Z ended 2012. Our generation had the best hitting shows as kids. Like, we grew up wondering why was the moon following our cars. Like, kids nowadays, like today's generation's never gonna understand how, like, what growing up actually is. They just know what electronics are. They grew up around electronics. They don't know anything but electronics. Gen Z, on the other hand, when we were kids, we didn't grow up with tablets or phones. We grew up going outside, having fun, playing with friends. Anytime we were in the car, we wouldn't have a tablet to sit there and entertain us the entire time. We had the window. We used the window as our tablet because we wanted to see new things. We looked outside the window to see what was new, and we always, I know you motherfuckers were looking at the moon or sun saying, "Why are you following our car?" That was me as a kid. That was 100% me as a kid. I always looked at the sky and was like, why is the sun or moon following the car? Like, that was my curiosity when I was a child. I was always outside playing with friends or doing something. Like, I was always doing something outside. I wasn't inside playing electronics. I wasn't doing any of that. Us, Gen Z, we are one of the best generations out there. We grew up with the hitter shows, the best music, and we grew up with some really good music. I mean, I like the 19s music, like generation before us. Yes, they also had some very good, really music, but like this new generation and their memes and stuff. Like what the fuck is a skibbity toilet? Like what is this bullshit that these kids are coming up nowadays? Like it's concerning. I think the sexualization of all kinds of content on social media is ruining our generation. Yeah, but like even with Gen Z in school, like the amount of stuff that we grew up with in like elementary school doesn't even exist anymore. Like I guarantee kids nowadays won't even ever experience like you remember like that parachute that you have PE class you have to throw in the air you go underneath it. No, I don't think they do that in school anymore. Like there's a lot of things we did in school that kids nowadays can't say that they are because a lot of schools just have laptops in classrooms now helping them. We did actual stuff. Nowadays schools just have computers or tablets in the classroom helping. Like they have freaking Prodigy and stuff. Like yeah, I played Prodigy was on the third grade, but that was about it. But like still, Gen Z's got to be the best, one of the best generations out there. And there's just so much wrong with today's generation. They were raised wrong. When I have kids, they're gonna be raised how I was raised. Skinny toilet is something I really am angry about. Like who watched that? I don't even know what this shit is. Like, what is skippy toilet? Like, it's so weird. Like, in the dating parties and stuff. Like, I know like what that's around, but like, that doesn't mean you joke around with it. Like us as kids, like yeah, we made like memes off of Roblox or Minecraft. Like oof or like pizza, like something like that. We always made memes off of video games. Kids nowadays are making weird stuff like smigma and stuff like that. Like what is that? The max we had as a meme was like Fortnite emotes. That's what we took as funny back then. Or like saying like oof or like again, we had basic memes back then. Like we had the gummy bear song. We had a lot of like the gummy bear song was like a hitter in our generation, fully honest. I know, right? Like everyone in the stream that is Gen Z or even like further than Gen Z, like Adam, I don't Adam's not Gen Z, but like he's a generation before us. Um, yeah, I agree with that. Like our generation before today's generation are at least the best generations out there because we grew up outside and without electronics. Like I didn't even grow up with electronics. If I did, I had like tablet, but I was never on it. Like I was living with my aunt and uncle. I never like I had a tablet to use. I just never used it. My child, when I have kids, they're gonna grow up how I did. They're not gonna get a tab. They're not getting a phone until middle school because that is the reasonable age to have a phone at. Because like once you get in middle school, that's like when you want to start going out more with friends and like doing more stuff. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's fine. And of course, they're gonna have a phone. They're gonna have a time limit on their phone. Like they're not gonna. It's not gonna be after during school hours. Like I'm gonna have it to where they can sort of like only contact me during school hours. That's gonna sound mean, but like it's true. Like you're gonna be raised how I was raised, if not better. You're just not gonna get a phone or iPad or anything. You're gonna experience going outside and having fun. Like I don't care what that generation is doing right now. You're gonna go out, I say. That's the way to go about it, really, because our generations are definitely gonna get progressively worse. Yeah, they're definitely gonna get worse and easier. Not to mention that we already have AI taking over jobs and stuff like that. Yeah, like again, I remember I grew up going on trampolines and stuff like that, going on bike rides. I didn't get my first phone until I was in 8th grade, second semester, 8th grade. So I got my first phone. And again, that's 2 years after getting into middle school. I didn't get one until I was about to get into ninth, until I got into freshman year. I didn't get one until close to high school year, which is reasonable because, and you know what, I used to remember I used to beg for a phone because I felt like other kids had more than I did. But now that I look back on it, I'm like, no, I really didn't need that phone. I'm barely even on my phone now. If I am, I'm just scrolling through Instagram or something. Other than that, I want to be up and active. I want to be outside. Yeah. Again, me personally, I would rather write. This is where I write my poems and stuff. I do nothing but write. I mean, I'll play video games, but like, I'm not big with video games anymore. Like, I don't know. And stuff just boring. Honestly, I like the 90s. I like 90s music. I'm not gonna lie. I like a lot of shows and movies from the 90s. Yeah, I really wish I was born more. Here's the thing. I was not born in the red generation. I wish I was born in the 90s. No offense. I wish I was born in the 90s. I love my gen. I love Gen Z. But like at the same time, the 90s is where like you actually saw love come to life, if that makes sense. Love nowadays is all about what you look like. Like people are so picky. They don't get to know you before they judge you. In the 90s, you would get to know the person, not what just they look like, but like who they are as a person and fall in love for that portion, not just for what they look like. Nowadays, it's hard to find that type of love, wanting to go out to the movies or just watching the sunset. Now it's all about, oh yeah, let's go to the mall and spend a buttload of money and stuff like that. I'm going to spoil you. No, what I want is I want to sit by a campfire with someone, just I want to do stuff that is fun, like watching sunsets and stuff, not spend a lot of money on stupid things like going on fancy dates. I don't want that. I don't want that. I want simple ones.
Wait, there's someone who's better than trying to sleep and your stream is interrupting them.
I don't care. Yeah. Like, I don't even need gifts. But, I'm interrupting Kenzie and she's trying to sleep, so I'm going to get off the stream now. I will be back on later today. So if you guys want to come back later, I will be in here waiting. So, it is currently, what time is it? It's 3:47. I'm gonna be up for another 2 hours. I'll be back on around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So maybe set a timer. So it's gonna be a few hours before I'm back on. But I don't want to keep interrupting her because I'm gonna get yelled at more. So I'm gonna get off. Anyways, it's very nice having these conversations with you guys, and we can definitely continue these later when I can speak up and not keep my sister from sleeping. So I'm gonna go. Have a good night or good morning or afternoon. Again, see you later. If I want to end the stream, goddamn.